everyone, and welcome back. We asked you to share some of your favorite spots to learn new things online, and wow, did you deliver?
You're telling me? The response was incredible.
It was. And one platform kept popping up again and again. YouTube.
Yeah, it really is a treasure trove, isn't it? I mean, talk about a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But it's amazing how much high-quality information is out there, all totally free.
Absolutely. I mean, sometimes it feels like you're wandering through a digital library, but instead of a Dewey Decimal System, it's, well, the YouTube algorithm.
Right, which, let's be honest, can be a bit of a mixed bag sometimes.
That's the understatement of the century. So that's why we decided to dedicate this deep dive to really uncovering the hidden gems of YouTube learning.
Exactly. We're talking about those channels that make you actually excited to hit that subscribe button. The ones that don't just give you information, but really pull you in and make you want to learn more.
Yes. And we found some incredible ones for you today, spanning a whole range of topics. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a whirlwind tour of knowledge.
Sounds good to me. Let's dive in.
All right, let's kick things off with a trip back in time. If you're a history buff like me, you've got to check out Ancient History Facts.
Oh, I love that channel. It's not just your dry, boring history lessons, you know?
No, absolutely not. They have a way of bringing those ancient civilizations to life. It's like stepping back in time.
And they unearth the most fascinating little-known facts. It's those little details that really make history come alive, don't they?
They really do. And speaking of fascinating, are you ready for this one? Did you know that in ancient Rome, they used to use urine to whiten their teeth?
Wait, really?
I know, right? It's wild, but it makes you think, doesn't it? And it just goes to show history is anything but boring.
Absolutely. It's full of surprises. And, understanding history gives us such a crucial lens for understanding the world today.
So true. Okay, ready to fast forward a bit?
Always.
Okay, let's jump into the ever-evolving world of science and tech with a channel that's an absolute must-subscribe, Minute Physics.
Oh, Minute Physics. A classic. They're amazing. I love how they tackle these incredibly complex topics, quantum physics, black holes, you name it, and make them understandable, even for someone like me who's not, a physicist.
Right. I know. Like, how do they do that? They've got this knack for distilling complex information down into these digestible, bite-sized pieces, and their visuals are always so engaging.
It's true. It's like they've cracked the code to explaining anything, no matter how complicated, in a way that just clicks.
They really have. It's perfect for those moments when you're feeling curious or you just need a quick refresher on a concept. Like, what exactly is dark matter? Head over to Minute Physics.
Exactly. And in a world that's increasingly driven by science and technology, having a channel like that makes learning these things enjoyable and accessible, it's invaluable.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, speaking of valuable, let's talk about a resource that can really have a tangible impact on your career. Google Career Certificates.
Oh, yeah. These are fantastic, especially for anyone looking to break into the tech field or level up their skills.
Exactly. And what I love about these is they're not just some random online courses. These are industry-recognized certifications backed by Google.
Right. That Google name carries a lot of weight.
It really does.
Yeah.
So you're not just learning for the sake of learning. You're gaining valuable in-demand skills that can lead to real job opportunities.
Exactly. And they've got certificates for a whole range of fields: data analytics, project management, UX design, IT support. I mean, the list goes on.
It does. It's amazing. It's like a one-stop shop for anyone looking to launch or advance their tech career.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, and I know we have a lot of budding coders in our audience, so we had to include a couple of channels that are perfect for anyone looking to improve their coding skills.
Yes. Starting with one that just has the best name ever, The Coding Train. Even if you're not into coding, you've got to admit that name is pretty awesome.
It is. It makes you want to hop on board and see what it's all about.
Right. And the good news is their content lives up to the name. They have this incredibly fun and engaging approach to teaching coding.
It's true. They make it feel less like, staring at lines of code and more like, I don't know, an art form or something.
Okay, I love that description. What is it about The Coding Train that makes it feel so creative?
Well, for one, they incorporate things like algorithmic art into their lessons. So you're not just learning the syntax and logic of coding, you're actually creating visually stunning, often interactive projects.
That's so cool. I love that. It sounds like they've found a way to make coding appealing to both the analytical and the artistic sides of our brains.
Exactly. And for anyone who loves to tinker, build, understand how things work, we have another fantastic recommendation. The engineering mindset.
Ooh, yes. This channel is perfect for the hands-on learners out there, or anyone who's ever looked at some piece of tech and thought, how did they even make that?
Right. They break down all sorts of engineering concepts, from basic mechanics to electronics and beyond, and they make it accessible. You don't need an engineering degree to follow along.
It's so true. And, with the whole maker movement gaining momentum, I feel like this channel really taps into that beautifully. More and more people are interested in DIY projects, maybe even starting their own businesses.
Absolutely. And even if you're not trying to build the next gadget, understanding those basic engineering principles, it's empowering. It can help you in so many areas of life.
It really can. Okay, ready to shift gears a bit.
Always. Where are we headed?
Let's talk money, personal finance.
Ah, yes. The topic everyone loves to, well, sometimes avoid.
So true, but it's so important. And luckily, YouTube has some great resources for that too. One channel we have to mention is Financial Education. They cover everything: budgeting, investing, understanding debt, building wealth, the whole 9 yards.
It's so crucial to demystify these topics, make them less intimidating, because financial literacy, that's essential for everyone.
Absolutely. No matter what your financial goals are, right? Whether you're saving for a down payment, planning for retirement, or just trying to manage your money better, understanding the basics is key.
Exactly. It's about taking control of your financial well-being, making informed decisions that set you up for success.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, speaking of financial empowerment, we've got another channel that deserves a shout out: Whiteboard Finance.
Oh, I like them. They're great for those who are ready to take action, put those financial principles into practice.
I love that they focus on building wealth, making smart financial decisions, because it's not just about penny pinching, right? It's about understanding how to make your money work for you.
Exactly. Okay, we've got one more coding channel on our list today that we absolutely have to recommend, especially for those who are all about hands-on learning, programming with Mosh.
Oh, yes. Mosh is fantastic. What I love about his channel is the emphasis on real-world application. It's not just about memorizing syntax. It's about understanding how to build things, solve problems, think like a programmer.
And his teaching style, so engaging. Have you been following his channel for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while. He's got such a clear way of explaining things. It's not just watching someone code. He really breaks it down so you understand the why behind it.
Exactly. Building actual projects. That's how you really learn. Okay, before we wrap up, you included a bonus recommendation that I'm so excited to dig into. AI tools. Everyone's talking about them these days, right?
Right. And for good reason. It's such a game changer.
Yeah.
But it can feel intimidating, Like, where do you even start?
Totally. There's so much out there, it's hard to know where to focus your attention.
Exactly. Which is why I wanted to mention the free AI tool tutorials we offer over at GlobalSpread.
Oh, yeah. Tell us more about GlobalSpread.
Well, our whole mission is to make AI accessible for everyone. We create step-by-step guides, tutorials, all that good stuff, to help anyone get started with AI, no matter what their experience level is.
I love that. So if you're listening and you're curious about AI, but maybe feeling a little bit lost, definitely check out GlobalSpread. What's the best place for our listeners to find you online?
You can find us on all the major social media platforms. Just search for GlobalSpread, and you'll find all our latest tutorials and resources.
Perfect. And we'll make sure to include those links in the show notes for you as well. This has been amazing, exploring all these incredible YouTube channels. It's inspiring, really, to think about how much high-quality learning is available completely free.
It is. It really speaks to the power of online learning and how accessible knowledge has become.
Absolutely. And the variety we had: history, science, tech, finance, personal development. There's truly something for everyone.
Exactly. No matter what you're interested in, chances are there's a YouTube channel out there for you.
So true. And I think that's a great note to end on. To all our listeners out there, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those curiosity fires burning.
Couldn't agree more. Learning should be a joy, not a chore, so go out there and have fun with it.
Yes, and who knows, you might just discover your next passion. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.